Success isn't always about greatness. It's about consistency. Consistent hard work leads to success. Greatness will come. The single most powerful thing I can be is to be myself. I'm always asked, what's the secret to success? But there are no secrets. Be humble. Be hungry. And always be the hardest worker in the room. Attitude and enthusiasm play a big part in my life. I get excited about the things that inspire me. I also believe in laughing and having a good time. I like to use the hard times in the past to motivate me today. Around every corner, always protect the engine that powers you. I've found that with depression, one of the most important things you could realize is that you're not alone. Life is anything but predictable. Not only do I think being nice and kind is easy, but being kind, in my opinion, is important. Check your ego at the door. The ego can be the great success inhibitor. It can kill opportunities, and it can kill success. I've always seen first responders as unsung heroes and very special people because, when everyone else is running away from danger, they run into it. With drive and a bit of talent, you can move mountains. I know. I've done it. For me, training is my meditation, my yoga, hiking, biking all rolled into one. Wake up early in the morning, generally around 4 o'clock, and I'll do my cardio on an empty stomach. Stretch, have a big breakfast, and then I'll go train. If I love you, I show you I love you every day. Little things, big things. I was brought up as an only child, and we were very close. But when I was 14, we got evicted. We came home to a padlock, and I looked up at my mom and she was crying, and there was nothing to do. My philosophy is, it's always very rewarding when you can make an audience laugh. I don't mind making fun of myself. I like self-deprecating comedy. But I'd like you to laugh with me occasionally, too. If you tell me there's something I can't do, I'll want to do it even more. Especially when it comes to entertaining. I've learned never to say never. I'm very low-key. I don't really blend in, so it's difficult to go out in public. I like to do things that are kind of quiet, whether it's a dinner at my house or a restaurant, or a movie night at home. I was raised by strong women, and that DNA is in my daughter and wife. There are definitely people who disagree with certain creative decisions you make. Pleasing everyone is pretty hard. I've been through natural disasters. I lived down in Miami and was down there for Hurricane Andrew, which was a Category 5. There were members of my family that thought they were going to die. Everyone was in the bathtub. If I had to describe myself to an alien, I'd say I was bigger than the average human, enjoy a drink or two with a good meal and have a bigger head than most. I'd also say I'm really handsome, especially if they were a female alien. When I say I'm going to take care of a woman, I don't just mean physically or sexually or romantically. I'm going to take care of her emotionally and spiritually. I'm going to take care of her in all ways. I take a lot of pride in that today. I can eat 2 large pizzas and a tray of brownies in one sitting. I'm not sharing that. We can get another one, but I ain't sharing. I was fortunate and I was lucky that I had a couple of people in my life who cared about me. I had good, loving parents. I have an immense amount of respect for acting. I've always loved movies and was always fascinated by movie making. But to become an actor, I wanted to commit myself. The one thing that I keep learning over and over again is that I don't know nothing. I mean, that's my life lesson. With all the success that I've been lucky enough to get, that doesn't happen unless the home life is solid. I was a bit challenged when I was younger to stay on the right path. It is no surprise that animation is Hollywood's most successful and innovative. I can hold my own when it comes to burping. I've got a good feeling that I could win a championship. It is no surprise that animation is Hollywood's most successful and innovative genre. The successful men I admired all built their bodies. But being on location and shooting, whether it's in Puerto Rico or Atlanta, it always reminds me of how really cool my job can be. Interacting with the fans is one of the best parts of it. You've got to keep your finger on the pulse of what your audience is thinking, and know what they'll accept from you. My mom cleaned toilets for a long time, and she'd seen a lot of terrible things, but she was still the strength of our family. And there are women like that all across the country, all around the world, who show that type of fortitude. Nutrition is so important. It can't be stressed enough. For Hercules, I went for the demigod look, big and mean. When you're playing a character like the son of Zeus, you only get one shot. I knew early on that I wanted to entertain in some form. And I knew I would work as hard as anyone to do it. It's the philosophies of being an athlete that carry me today. I think that always makes it fun, trying to create a heroic character and putting your own twist on it and injecting your own personality into it.